What is up, you guys? I wanted to do a quick review on Planet Fitness because I know that's a gym a lot of people are going to be considering in the new years to get. And it is a gym that I have avoided for like 10 years. I've been working out for like 10, 12 years. In the gym, I mean, longer than that, just working out, period. But in the gym, like 10 to 12 years, I've been going to the gym. And I avoided it for about 10 to 12 years just because of all the negative connotations that are around Planet Fitness. And you guys know them, the lunk alarm and just like not even being able to breathe or grunt or drop a pin, et cetera, et cetera. But I finally moved and there was like a Planet Fitness like across the street in my old gym. I loved it, but it was like a 10, 20 minute drive now. And it's kind of hard to still go there when you literally have a Planet Fitness you can almost see from your house. So I was like, whatever, I'll go. And they decided to raise the price. Like it was $10 a month for a year. So you guys can blame that price raise on me because I've just got bad luck like that. Like the freaking month I decide, like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to go to Planet Fitness. They raised the price. That's my fault. I'm sorry about that. That's just my luck. But they raised the price to $15 a month. And so is it worth it, especially with the price raise? And with as much experience as I have, like their dumbbells only go up to like 75 pounds and they don't have really any free weights except for their dumbbells. That's the only like technical free weight that you can consider in there. So they raised the price and they also have, they say it's $1 down. When in reality, it's actually, it's not $1 down unless apparently you get the black card, then it actually is. So for me, when I went in there and got their $1 down deal, it was actually like $5 down and then $15 for the month. And then they charge you a $50 yearly fee, which apparently there's no way to avoid that. And I asked the guy, I said, why is it $5? He said $1 down. The advertisement, he said, well, it's just random. That's basically what he told me. It's just a random number, which didn't make any sense to me. He said some people it's $10, some people it's $2, sometimes it is actually $1. But unless you get the black, like if you get the black card, it's $1 no matter what. But if you don't, you just get a random number, which makes absolutely no sense to me. That was weird, but I was like, whatever, $5, I'll just still do it. And so $15 a month, you get that $50 yearly fee. But it's not just $15 for no reason. They didn't just raise the price for no reason. They're making a lot of improvements to the gym. So they did get these 3 new equipments, which is actually very useful equipments. It's not just some gimmicky, like, more machines that they're throwing in there. For me, actually, this chest press machine that they got is, in my opinion, one of, if not the best machine or exercise you can do for your chest, because you can go to failure on it. You don't need a spotter. You can fail. Some of these you can adjust to where you get a deep stretch on your chest. The one that they have there, you can't really adjust it much, but this is probably the second best exercise you can do for your chest. The first best, in my opinion, is to do the flies, not dumbbell flies, but a machine flies. Dumbbell flies are great too, but the machine fly just gives you a little bit more of a stretch, control, and safety. You can go to failure on it, no problem, on your chest. So this would definitely be second though. And then they got the hack squat, which is an amazing exercise for your legs. And they got the calf raise machine. And I've seen other gyms, I saw videos, never seen in person, but I saw videos of other gyms getting actual squat racks and stuff like that. So they're improving Planet Fitnesses across the country. And Planet Fitness is 24 hours. So that's a huge plus. Not many gyms are like that anymore. And they have showers, they have bathrooms, they're pretty clean. They have locker rooms. And the gym is, it's a pretty good size, and they basically have enough to get a good workout. Now, even for me, somebody as experienced as me, 10 to 12 years in the gym, I would say like they have about, I would say 80 to 90% of what I need. The biggest thing, like if they just had a squat rack and a bench press, that would bring that up to like 90, 95% of like what I or anybody else would ever need. And the dumbbells. The dumbbells is one problem for me. And their dumbbells only go up to 75 pounds. And that's not like, the most I've ever picked up to work out with is like 130s. And that's just to do like bench press. And that's like rarely. That's on a good day. If I'm feeling good, I'll pick those up and do some reps with those, on bench press. And that's about it. Like, other than that, I mean, if they could just go up to 100 pounds, I'd be satisfied with that. 75 is, for somebody who's been working out for a long time, it's not light. Like 75 pounds isn't light by any means, but if you want to continue to grow and push yourself, you have to eventually move to another gym. Now, the only reason I went there is because I'm going to be moving again soon, possibly to China, to Beijing, China. That's a different story. But so if I wasn't going to be moving soon, I would still go to the old gym, even though it's going to be further drive, just because your environment really does affect you as a person. And if you're around bigger, stronger people and bigger weights, like it just forces you to grow. And if you're just like in a gym where 75 pounds is the highest that weight goes, you're going to be stuck at 75 pounds, because the only way to really get stronger isn't to do more reps, it's to add more weight, over time, and to track your progress at each time you go in to try to add a little bit more weight. So that is something to keep in mind. If you do hit that limit of their 75 pound dumbbells, like, yes, you can hop on machines and like try to max out the machines, but in terms of like doing dumbbell exercise, eventually you'll get to those 75 pounds and you have to ask yourself, like, do I want to be stuck at 75 pounds? Am I comfortable with that? Am I fine? Am I just here for my physique, or do I really want to get stronger? And if you are somebody who really wants to get stronger, you want to get into powerlifting, like, I don't think you would even be considering Planet Fitness in the first place if you want to do powerlifting. But if you are for any reason, or if you want to get stronger, like, that would be the time to switch. But besides that, if you're just somebody who wants to get in shape, that's it. Like, you really just want to get in shape. You just you don't care about being shredded or being like the strongest guy. And Planet Fitness is more than enough. And it's probably the best bang for your buck that you're going to get. And they're everywhere too. So if you get the black card and you are traveling, you're somebody who travels for work or whatever, it's probably the best bang for your buck too, because you can just go to any gym, any time of the day. They got showers in there. So I think they're becoming more relaxed too. At least, I actually, I'll take that back, because that is a very location dependent thing. And I know that because I met a friend who was at one of the ones I went to, and I was like, hey, what's up? I've never seen you here. He's like, yeah, I was going to another one, but they actually kicked me out. So they kicked him out for like dancing or something at like 2 a.m. Nobody else was there, but they kicked him out. So it is a very location dependent thing, as far as like, are they going to, sound the lunk alarm or tell you, hey, you need to put on a real shirt or something like that. It depends on obviously the managers that are there and just the culture at that location. Now, the one that I've been going to, I've seen people there with like the stringer, where you can like see their nipple from the side, the stringer tank tops, and people who've dropped weights and stuff like that. I've only ever heard the lunk alarm go off once, and it was like, it didn't really go off. Like, he just kind of like half pressed it, like somebody like half press a horn, because somebody like threw weights. But that was it. I've seen people drop weights and kind of not really slam weights, but if you get done bench pressing, kind of like you set them down a little aggressively, and they didn't set anything off. So it does seem to be more relaxed, and again, that is location dependent. And to cancel it, now apparently you can cancel online. I know that was a big issue for people, where you couldn't just like cancel from the app, where you had to go into location or send something by mail. And that was a huge thing for people where they hated that you couldn't cancel easily. But I think, I might be wrong, but I think that the United States has now passed a law. It used to be only California had this law, but now it's like everywhere has this law that you have to make a like one button cancel for service, like for memberships such as the gym. And I did go to the website, and you can cancel from the gym, although for some reason it did give me an error, so I did have to go into the location and cancel. So I don't know, maybe I don't know why that was. It could have been something with my card, or I'm not sure. Not sure, but they do have the option on their website where you just have to sign in and you can cancel there. So yeah, that's about it. Like, they have so many machines. They got the Smith machine. It used to be the only machines that they had that you could actually put plates on and off was the Smith machine and their leg press. But now they have two more, which is the hack squat and that the bench press machine. But I've been going there for a while, and it's been great. Even in the New Year's, even though it's been a little bit more crowded, I've never really had a problem with like not finding the machine open. And that's pretty cool. A lot of gyms have that problem, especially smaller gyms, where especially around the New Year's, like it's hard to find the machine you plan to use. It's normally taken, but with this gym, because they have so many different sections, even if it's taken, you can go to another section and you can do it there, and it hasn't been a problem. So for somebody who's been working out for 10 to 12 years, it's been sufficient for me for something that's been kind of temporary for like, that I'm just starting to get back into for 3 to 4 months. If I was going to do longer, I would have to go to a different gym with heavier weights. But I would say for the majority of the population, for 90% of people, maybe even 99% of people, it's going to be more than enough. And if you just want to get in shape, you don't care about getting super strong or super shredded, it's plenty. It's probably the best bang for your buck that you're going to get. And I like it. it's not bad. I can't complain about it. You know, people talk crap about it, me, myself included. I said I would never go to a Planet Fitness, but here I am going. I did cancel though because I'm going to be moving soon. Oh, that's one thing. If you do cancel and you don't want to be charged for the next month, cancel like they say like 3 days. It's really like a week. You got to cancel like a week before your next charge is scheduled. So keep that in mind if you don't want to be charged for next month. But that's about it. So I would give it like a 7 out of 10 overall score. They have really like almost everything you need. Again, almost. If you want to be serious, you want to get into bodybuilding or you want to get into powerlifting, like it's not the place to do it. Maybe it could be the place to start. Like if you're a beginner and you want to do that, like start there until you get to those 75-pound dumbbells. And when you're like, yo, I can do 75 pounds for more than 12 reps, now it's time to move gyms. But besides that, just, it's fine. It's more than enough for most people. So that's all I got to say about it. It's I can't believe I'm saying it, but it's a great gym. I have very little complaints about it. Can't believe I'm saying that. I didn't think I would ever say that about Planet Fitness, but it's not a bad gym, and they are improving. They have more stuff on the way, as I've seen from other gyms across the country. They're doing a lot now, and their old culture of like just their Karen culture, I would say, is kind of going away. So it's a good thing. It's a great thing. They're improving and they're becoming better, and it's a good gym. So that's my review.